Hey, my fellow Capricorn Nation. This is Tyler, and you're watching Capricorn Tales. It's dedicated to all my Capricorns out there like me. I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you guys have some fantastic news that comes your way this week. I'm pretty sure some of you guys, if not all you guys, will have something great coming your way. A lot of it might be some kind of small thing that might take you by surprise, guys, as well. That's my feeling, and so I'm excited about this week, even though we are going to Mercury retrograde. At least it's in Taurus, our fellow earth sign, and if we want Mercury retrograding in our fellow earth sign, Taurus is the one you definitely want it to retrograding in, okay? Alright, so we are starting out now. Six of Cups, no doubt, right? Because we have Mercury starting retrograde in a day. Half you guys on one side of the world, and then 2 days from now on the other side. But we are in the pre-shadow phase. So we do know with this Six of Cups, guys, the Six of Cups is nostalgia from the past. I think it's perfect, right? Because usually when Mercury's retrograding, you definitely don't want to start anything new, do anything new, and definitely don't change your hairstyle. Don't do any of that during this time. Wait till it's over, okay, guys, as well. I thought I needed to say that to somebody. But as we know with the cups, it's all about love, emotions, relationships, as well as our creativity as well. So, looks like some of you guys might be hanging out with some old friends, getting together. Because you all know during Mercury retrograde, if it's somebody from the past, that's okay, that we can spend, get together and things like that, there might be some old lovers that are gonna pop up, some kind of nostalgic situation, because that's the overall theme. Somebody or something nostalgic from the past is definitely going to pop up, Capricorns. Alright, and we know Cups is water. It could have Pisces in their chart. They could have Cancer in their chart. Oh, by the way, I didn't think I had Cancer in my chart, but apparently I do. I have Cancer in Saturn. Alrighty, so isn't that funny? Not really funny, but you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio as well, too. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, I know Saturn rules Capricorn, and I have 4 Capricorn placements, but I just realized that, and I don't know why I didn't know that I have Cancer in my Saturn placement, and talk about having emotions, right? Dealing with emotions when Saturn hits my Capricornian nature. Alright, guys, so now we got the High Priestess. Alrighty, so some of you guys might be getting some kind of intuitive messages, some kind of downloads, either through your dreams, synchronistic events, things like that, because with that High Priestess there, starting out the reading, so I have a feeling that you guys pretty much know who this Six of Cups is, that this represents intuitively. Maybe you're too scared to say their name because you're worried if I say that person's name. We've already put the energy out there using our voice, right? So it makes that energy more powerful. So you could be, saying their name. I'm not really trying to, especially if it's not somebody that you want to come back from the past, which can happen. I don't know about you guys, but I do have somebody from my past that showed up out of the blue last week. I'm glad they showed up, but at the same time, I'm glad they showed up, guys, because they showed me that I've moved on, I've moved forward, I'm no longer attached to their energy, to my connection with them, and everything. So I almost feel like sometimes if people show up, especially during Mercury retrograde, it could be to help you get some closure. Because I don't know about you guys, I've been on this mission for the last 10, 11 years of anybody from my past that made an impact in my life, emotionally, like of the cup nature. I've had to, I've communicated with pretty much all of them except for one last person left, because I am wanting to go into a new relationship with the slate completely clean, right? And I've done pretty much all of that. Now that Sagittarius, and I did talk about Sagittarius coming in last week because the cards were talking about that. So just a little tidbit that I'm sharing with you guys, my fellow Capricorns, because you might have some kind of similar situation, right? But with the High Priestess, number 2 could be significant as well. You might have 2 people from your past that could show up, guys. There might be some kind of secret revealed. You might have somebody coming back from your past going, you know what, Capricorn, you don't know this, but I have had feelings for you all my life, okay? And maybe they've been sending energy out there because of that High Priestess, right? But it also has to do with listening to that inner voice, that inner knowing, that all-knowing that we have, you know? Or it could also have to do with some kind of unexploited potential that you have, alright? But we're going to do more of the cards and see what comes up. Whoops. Almost, as I was shuffling these cards, I almost sent them flying across the space here. Alright, guys. Alrighty, so that's kind of interesting with that High Priestess. Now we have the 2 of Swords. Well, we know with the 2 of Swords, I love that moon though. This is such a beautiful 2 of Swords. It makes the 2 of Swords situation kind of soft to me. I don't know about you guys, like I absolutely love the moon, but can you see that sun reflecting in the back? You know, right? It looks like the sun is coming up as well. So I think that's, you know, very significant. And see that her feet are being electrified, right? As she's got those swords in her hands. It's also that's a very powerful 2 of Swords, if you ask me, guys. So I think that's fantastic to see that there. You might have been feeling like you were stuck in the middle, and now you're listening to your intuition, guys. I mean, you could stop feeling stuck. You know, you could have had 2 different situations going on, and maybe you weren't sure what to do. Maybe you weren't even listening to that higher power, that inner voice. And I know that we talked about this in a reading before, like, you know, not paying attention to the red flags, right? Well, that can keep us stuck in a situation, because if we're not able to see it clearly, right? It's possible. Alright, well, King of Cups again. Look at him. He's got his cigar. Yep, he's got that cup. He's like, hey, Capricorn, I'm looking straight at you. You know why he's looking straight at you? Because he's right there in the center of this spread right here, okay? So whoever this King of Cups is, it's a water sign, guys, but he's also a king, right? So he's a very warm, thoughtful person, so keep that in mind. He's got a caring nature. He also has some kind of creative side to him. He might work in some kind of creative profession as well. And he's very devoted. That's the kind of king that you want. That's the kind of relationship to strive for, I would think. Somebody who's balanced between their heart and mind. It could be a water sign. We know water is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. They could have that King of Cups energy as well. Okay, so keep that in mind too. Alright, what else do we got for Capricorn? But this is good. The last one was kind of a tough situation, for sure. But this one, we got that King of Cups smack dab in the center again. Alright, what else? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, guys, so yeah, I got a bunch of cards that came out. I just kind of scooped them in. Okay, so we do have the 7 of Swords, guys. Alright, but actually first came up. I did it wrong. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups that came up first. So as we know with the 7 of Cups, it has to do with choices, right? You or them or both you guys might have to make some choices that were difficult. Might have felt overwhelmed because we do have that 2 of Swords with the 7 of Cups. Okay, guys, so already some of you guys might have been living in, like, you know, this imaginary world as well. You know, some kind of fantasy. as well. Maybe you've been fantasizing about this King of Cups, Capricorn. Yeah, maybe that's what you've been doing, okay? And there's a lot of you guys with the Nine of Pentacles. As we know, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's about financial success and material security, but it's also about, you know, doing things on our own as well. So you could be like the staple of the family. You be the one that takes care of the family, right? Be a single parent, you know, doing everything on your own. You're so used to it, guys, right? Maybe you've been dealing with some kind of situation that you gotta be diplomatic about as well on your own. It's about, you know, tapping into your own high priestess energy, guys, you know, tapping into the situation, right? Okay, I feel that should be there. All right, so this is the next card that came up. So make a wish. Anytime you see the Nine of Cups, always make a wish, okay, from your heart, guys. This is definitely the wish card. It has to do with success and recognition, as well as being satisfied. It also has to do with having emotional and material fulfillment, that balance. It's a little bit different than the Nine of Pentacles, right? Because we know the Cups has to do with our love, our emotions, and relationships, as well as our creative self. Okay, guys? Alrighty, and maybe you guys have been doing a lot by yourself, right? But now you've decided that, you know what? No. Maybe it's difficult to admit to yourself that you really want to be in a relationship, Capricorn. I know for me, like, I haven't been in a real relationship in so long, and I wouldn't mind, you know, taking on that challenge. It is a huge challenge in my life. It is a difficult challenge as well. For me, it's a new phase in my life that I'm not sure how to navigate through. You'd think I would at my age, but that's one area I'm not sure how to navigate through, as I can with most areas. But your wish, guys, is the Ten of Cups, all right? That's what you want with that Ten of Cups, right? You want the commitment. You want the marriage. You want, you know, the happy home life. You want emotional, secure, and stable home life, right? I know exactly how that feels. That's exactly what I wouldn't mind too, myself. All right, we also have the Two of Cups, guys. So there is a spiritual union that is taking place. If it hasn't taken place, it's going to be taking place, okay? So you might have been fantasizing about this union, guys. And maybe you know them, maybe you don't. Or they were fantasizing about a union with you. And, you know, maybe you guys, because it's definitely somebody from the past with that Six of Cups there, right? So, you know, maybe you guys have been fantasizing about each other, Capricorn. This is a special union, though, guys. It's an important one. I think it'll bring balance in relationship life for you guys. All right? Somebody that you can truly, truly bond with. Somebody that's a yin to your yang, guys, okay? That's what this is, right? Because you see the yin and the yang at the top. That's what the Two of Cups is. If it's, you know, for love, you know, or, you know, some kind of creative endeavor, if you guys already have somebody or you're not interested in any kind of love situation, all right, there's somebody that's going to show up, you know, that's some kind of creative business connection, because we do have that Nine of Pentacles there as well, guys. So, and then we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so whatever this is going to make you guys very, very happy. This also has to do with weddings and celebrations and stuff like that. So you guys could also be going home or somewhere from the past, you know, spending time with some friends from the past. And that's when this situation takes place, guys, right? There we do have the Fool. The Fool is the 0 major arcana. But I like it, though, that we're leaving it there with this deck. Okay, guys, so there is definitely a new beginning that's in the works. You guys have asked for it already. You've told the universe, okay? And maybe you've had to, you know, go within, listening to that inner voice. Maybe you need to, you know, write down what it was that you wanted, you know, the type of person and stuff like that. Because, you know, things like that, maybe you've been dealing with somebody, you know, that, or situations that never went as planned, right, guys? You know? So, but now you're kind of being a little diplomatic about it. Alrighty. Well, I picked up the lights here, so I guess we'll start with that. Alright. Okay, well, I started shuffling, and, well, this came out first, the Six of Pentacles. Alrighty, guys, so with the Six of Pentacles, you know, maybe it's like, you really thought about it, guys, and, you know, you're, like, really listening to the messages that you're getting and stuff like that, and whoever this person is from the past, with that Six of Pentacles, you know, you guys might be really able to support each other emotionally, spiritually, financially, as well, because with the Six of Pentacles, you know, it's about sharing, it's about support, giving and receiving, and gratitude, okay? Maybe, you know, have gratitude for this person as well. You may not want to start anything with them, even if you just want to keep a friendship, you know, that's okay too. Alrighty, guys? But now we have the wheel. This one got stuck in the deck straight out, and it wasn't facing up, so this is, to me, feels very significant. Alright? This has to do with karma, luck, and fate, things going in our favor. And look at, guys, got the Two of Swords with the Nine of Cups, alright? The Two of Swords kind of made you redefine, and you know, redefine or redesign as well, depending what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you want, what it is that you want to feel about. So what you want to feel, right? So it looks like I'm talking to a Capricorn who's really listening to their intuition. They're really paying attention, right? You're doing the work. You're going to be rewarded for the work, okay? Because this wheel comes after the Six of Pentacles already. So I definitely feel like the universe is going to reward us. And all the Capricorns out there that didn't shy away from the things that they had to work on internally in their life and things like that. You guys did the work, right? Because now we have the Three of Wands. You completed it. Alrighty, you've done the work. Now, you know, that was the first stage. That was what you needed to do. You needed to be clear, concise, so that you could tell the universe, this is what I want to experience. This is how I want to feel. You know, there's no denying it. You've done that part. You've done the work. Congratulations, Capricorn, for doing the work. It's not easy to look at ourselves inside, you know, and the choices that we make and the causes that we make. It's not always easy to look at, especially when we can see our part, our part that we're responsible for, you know. But to do that, I'm talking to Capricorns who actually were willing to do that, you know, kind of see from a third party situation, like from the outside looking in, as if you were talking to your friend. Okay, because what would you tell your friend? That's the kind of things that you want to remind yourself, and I think that this has to do with all of us Capricorns, that in the face of adversity, things may not have gone as planned. May not have gone as planned as we wanted them to go, Capricorn. Okay, but that could have been a gift, right? That they didn't go as we wanted to. That was a gift for you to really define what it is and really tell the universe from the soul level what you want, okay? And I think that's very important. So you guys are willing to take a risk, leave a comfort zone, right? Because, you know, maybe relationships, like I was saying about me, maybe relationships are not your strong suit. Maybe that's always been your biggest challenge, Capricorn. And like, work to me is easy. It's simple. I know how to do that. Being creative, those kind of things. Almost everything in my life I've, you know, achieved a certain level for me. So, but when it comes to love, that is my biggest challenge. But, you know, when it comes to love, it's also about taking risks, right? Leaving our comfort zone, you know. But whatever the spiritual union is, guys, it's a very spiritually connection, okay? It's a, I can't even talk. Okay, so that must be major. because I usually can't stop talking. I'm having a hard time finding my words, so I feel that's very significant, Capricorn. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus, or you might have Taurus in your chart. Like, I have Gemini moon, but I also have Taurus because I'm at 0, so I'm on the cusp of Taurus Gemini moon. But whatever this union is, because now we got the 7 of Cups, you've made a choice. I want this kind of union, I want this kind of experience, I want my yin to my yang, Capricorn, right? And so they are sending this to you, right? This is definitely a highly spiritual connection, okay? Look at the stairs going all the way up to the stars, guys. And look how happy he is, right? So excited. So it could definitely be, you know, you guys could definitely be into the same kind of spiritual energy. Into that, you know, you guys could be very similar on so many levels, but yet you guys balance each other out, right? Because we have that yin and the yang. Alrighty? So keep that in mind. Oh God, you're gonna love this guy. Okay, there we go, guys. There's the Emperor. Alright, so that's Aries energy. And I think it's pretty interesting that we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus, and we have the Emperor, which is Aries. Okay, guys? So they could be on the cusp of Aries and Taurus as well. Might be significant for you guys. Okay, but the Aries, you know, this is definitely the kind of guy that you want for all the females, you know. But also, it is the Emperor, and I know that's masculine energy. You can always switch the roles too, guys, because in the tarot, it's not really gender specific. It's just easier because it's a guy I'm looking at, right? So, anyway, there it is. Clarifying the Fool, guys. There's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a love proposal, baby. Yes, a love proposal. It's a romantic, you know, a romantic person. He's going to bring you flowers, you know, or you're thinking about, you know, bringing some girl, some special girl, some flowers. Alrighty. Somebody might have put you in a third-party situation, or you could have put them in a third-party situation. Just be, if you're being honest, Capricorn, okay? You got to be honest, because I know I've accidentally put somebody in a third-party situation, not realizing it, you know, and it's no fun to be, you know, part of a third-party situation. Alrighty? So, you know, or it also could be like, you know, there's more than one person. Maybe you've been dating more than one person and you got to choose, right? So, but that's it. Done. It's over, guys. It is over. The third-party situation is over, okay? Oh my goodness, guys. This is freaking amazing. It's over, okay? You guys went through it. You guys were big boys and girls. You know, you admitted your part, you know, because we all have a part in these relationships. We all do. It's not just one-sided. It's always 3 sides, their side, our side, and the truth of the whole situation, the middle side, you know. And that's what we always want to strive for, to be in that middle side, to be able to see things from both sides, okay? That's really important. Alrighty, there's that High Priestess again. That's double confirmation with the High Priestess. I think the High Priestess is also, I want to say Aquarius energy, but I'm not sure. I have to look that up again. Okay, but now, this Emperor, guys, that's coming, that's your happiness. That's the sun. That's the sun. If you didn't realize, guys, that this is a spiritual union for you, well, look at that. See, there's the 2 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be some kind of same-sex union, too. It could be, you know, for 2 guys as well. It doesn't have to be, because I do have that King of Cups, as well as the King of Pentacles. I don't see any feminine, you know, energy, meaning like, you know, for like basically any feminine energy when it comes to those kind of things, guys. But we We do have the High Priestess, and I feel that that's very feminine, okay? But this is definitely a spiritual connection, regardless of the sex, the gender. It does not matter. It's irrelevant. But it definitely could be geared towards, you know, same-sex relationship as well. This is definitely a spiritual union. I feel that the ancestors, our spiritual guides have really, you know, gone to work on our behalf. They've been giving us messages. They've probably been giving this person messages too, guys, okay? I wouldn't be surprised that when you guys actually physically talk, connect, communicate, and everything, you guys might end up having very similar stories, like I was saying, with the yin and the yang, okay? You might be surprised. You might be like, oh my God, where were you when I was going through this? And it could have been like, where were you when I was going through this? You know, being able to, you know, kind of see things from a different perspective, but yet understand you well enough, right? To be able, anyway, I don't know. I don't care. I'm just like talking, right? Because like I said, I don't know. I'm kind of like spacey today. But this union is freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. I know we have everything here. There are quite a few major arcanas. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, guys? And like I said, whatever this third-party situation is done is complete. They could have been in a marriage as well, and they got a divorce. Capricorn, they could have got a divorce and stuff like that, because maybe you guys, they really want to reconnect with you, Capricorn, and they really want to be in your life, and the only way for them to do that is to leave a bad marriage, one that wasn't going anywhere. It was done, it's over, and they may have had to get a divorce. So this could be related to the other reading that I just did, but this is freaking amazing, guys. No more third parties. Once you come into union with this person, there's no more third parties. You do not have to worry about it ever again. You know, well, I don't know about ever again, but I always feel like if it's a spiritual union, a spiritual connection, especially with the sun there, the Wheel of Fortune, which represents fate, destiny, and karma, you know, and the Two of Cups is there twice, Capricorn, so that's extremely important as well to me. Alrighty, guys. And that High Priestess, I have a feeling you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. And maybe some of you guys, you know, are too scared to admit it because maybe it was a crush that you had from the past, and maybe you might think that they have no interest in you, Capricorn, but I'm telling you right now, whoever this past person is, they're going to shock you, and it may not be who you think it is. You know, even if the universe is giving you subtle hints, you might be ignoring them as well, or, you know, brushing them under the rug. But whatever this is, Capricorn, is freaking amazing. It's a spiritual connection, you know, highly intuitive connection. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have, you know, 5D conversations and, you know, interesting synchronistic events going on, okay? This is definitely one of those connections, okay? I love this. I can't wait to hear your story, your situation. Don't forget to tap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Capricorn Tales is for all my Capricorns, as well as leaving a comment. Thank you for everybody that has left a comment. I so appreciate you guys. Before I finish with the months of the year, we're going to pull a couple of those cards out. Okay, see if they can't, you know, give us some kind of time frame. But I want you to see these cards, okay? Look at that. Look at that, right? So I wouldn't even worry about it. You know, you've already done the work, guys. You've done the building. You've done the work. You've told the universe what you want. Just sit back, relax, and let the Wheel of Fate take its choice. You know, take you where you need to go. Don't put any limitations, stipulations, guys, because this is a spiritual union. Some of you guys know who it is, and some of you guys are going to be like, what? I didn't know that you guys felt that way about me. Not you, well, could be more than one guy felt that way. Okay, hold on, guys, a card. My puppy's on my toes sleeping, and my 2 cards went flying. Okay, so May might be significant. Okay. November may be significant to you guys as well. And then on the bottom, August. August could be important as well. So, alrighty guys. So, either last November, last August, last May, this connection could have started without you guys even realizing. And maybe in May, because it is nostalgia from the past, and in May we're still got Mercury retrograde until the 21st, but then we have that shadow phase, which takes about 10 days for us to completely move out. So basically, like, that's the day I gotta move too, May 31st. You know, that's the first day that we're out of the Mercury retrograde shadow phase. So I think this is pretty interesting. This could be my story. If it is, I'll let you know for sure. Something could go on in November. And August could be significant for you guys as well. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the channel, subscribing, you know, all the views, all the likes, all the comments. I love you guys so much. You're awesome, of course, because you're Capricorn, right? You know, it doesn't get any better than Capricorn. So, all right. Love you guys very much. Have a great day. Aloha.